Hello everybody, Chan Chady's here and welcome back to another video. Today we are here in Offroad Outlaws because I have had yet another YouTube video idea. Today we are going to be replicating TFL Classics Project Gunsmoke. That's the plan for today's video. I've already browsed through the dealership and I've been trying to find the closest thing that I can to the same model that TFL's Gunsmoke was, but I couldn't really find anything like this. It's really not accurate, but this is the closest fourth that I could find. And I was thinking about using a Chevy like this, or like a second gen Ram or something, or a first gen Ram, I mean, to like replicate it. But I figured if I tried to use a Ram or a Chevy to replicate a Ford, a lot of people in the comment section would probably get angry at me. So yeah, at the end of the day, we're probably going to go with the Ford, and that is actually a really good looking yellow. I'm not going to keep it in that yellow, but I'm going to buy it in the yellow just because I think it looks really good. Anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and customize this truck and get straight into it. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and let's do body stuff first. They didn't really do anything to the front bumper. It's still stock. There are no fenders on it besides the stock fenders, so yeah, we're probably not going to touch that. You can make it a dually, which is cool, but yeah, not touching that. Rear bumper, I don't believe they changed either, so that's staying stock. The bed. Oh, you can put a flatbed on this truck? That's kind of cool. Okay, I'm not doing that though. There's no roof rack or sports bars or anything like that in theirs, so that's good. Now, they did have a side step. It was kind of like this, except it ran from the front wheel all the way to the back wheel, like it extended to the bed even. So we can't exactly replicate that, but I guess we'll do this because it's the closest thing. Let's see. None of the roof lights on top are accurate, so we're going to skip that. They didn't have a snorkel on it. There was no spare tire, I don't think. Let's see. No horns, obviously. No windshield protection. Front light, they didn't have one on there, so I'm not going to put it on mine. Winch, I'm going to put on there just for functionality. I don't really like the placement of the jack, and it wasn't on their truck anyway, so I'm not going to run it. Not doing protection plates. Exhaust. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe Gunsmoke had one exhaust sticking like down the side. I don't think it was that big of a tip, but I'm going to run this anyway. Okay, and headlight color, I guess I might as well just make it white. They didn't have a gun rack, but I'm going to put one in mine just because. And then, dang. See, the only problem with the repair kit is that, like, I don't think they had a toolbox in the bed of their truck. I'm going to put the cheaper, like, bed toolbox in here just because I feel like it's more accurate, but, well, just because for functionality, so I can repair my truck on the go, but, you know, it's not functional. And then obviously Gunsmoke did not have massive tow mirrors, although that does look kind of sick, especially with this yellow. So yeah, that's the best we're really going to be able to do in terms of body mods. But that's fine, because the body mods are not the main focus of this. The main focus of this is going to be the wheels and tires that we put on this truck, because that's going to be the real make or break. Now, let's go ahead and go back into the customized page, actually. Paint, I forgot to do that. Gunsmoke is a matte black, so actually pretty accurate to this. A little bit darker, maybe. Yeah, just like that. That's what we're going to run on this truck. I'm just going to go ahead and apply that so that's saved. Then we're going to do wheels. Gunsmoke basically had steelies, if I'm not mistaken. He basically has so just these, and then they were black, which actually looks really good on this truck, so I'm going to run it. And they did not have a bead lock, although it kind of comes factory with the bead lock. Or actually, wait, no, that's the wrong wheel. I need to switch to the, yeah, there it is. And again, it did not have a bead lock, so I'm not going to put one on there. Then tires. I believe they may have put like BF Goodrich KO2 tires on theirs, but obviously they do not have KO2s in this game, or like at least not, you know, licensed KO2s. So gonna get the closest thing I can find. This may be what I go with, the 15 grand tires. The only thing about them is just that I really do not like how expensive they are. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the best thing at the end of the day. The third option from the left. I think that's probably gonna be about as close as I can get. So I'm gonna keep it like that. Geez, 20 grand for wheels and tires. That's nuts. Gunsmoke didn't really have any sort of special designs or decals or anything like that on, so I'm not going to put one on mine. So now we're going to go into upgrades. Now, Project Gunsmoke, if I'm not mistaken, was a 7.3 liter naturally aspirated diesel. So we're not going to do turbo or supercharger. However, we are going to convert it to diesel. I genuinely have no idea off the top of my head what kind of horsepower Gunsmoke was making. I don't think TFL ever even checked what kind of power Gunsmoke was making, but for right now I'm just gonna do, well, no, I'm not gonna spend any other money in the upgrade shop other than that right now, because I've already spent a lot more than I expected I would, and I gotta go ahead and put the what do you call it? Gotta go ahead and make the tire size accurate to Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke did have solid axle front and rear, so I'm not gonna change that. Travel, I'm actually gonna bring it up in both the front and the rear because Gunsmoke did have some pretty big tires. They're so big like they couldn't fit in the fender weld, which is pretty much the same story with this truck already. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna bring the travel up and probably bring the stiffness up just a tad little bit in the back, just so it has a little bit of that rake that I like. In terms of wheels and tire size, I'm probably gonna bring the rim radius down both front and rear. And then the tire sides, now that I think about it, the tire size is actually kind of accurate. Tire size is actually pretty dang close. I'm actually going to leave it where it's at. Wheel width, on the other hand, I am going to mess with because Gunsmoke had some really big tires that like stuck out from the side of the truck by a pretty considerable amount. So wheel width, I am going to go ahead and bump up in both the front and the rear. And that's actually basically a fully built Gunsmoke. Now, just for curiosity, I'm gonna do two upgrades on power actually, and then 2 upgrades on grip. And since I've already spent all my like actual dollar money, I'm not really gonna upgrade it other than that. Now what I'm gonna see is real quick how much power is, well, Gunsmoke is I'm gonna call it now. How much power is he making now? $227 horsepower and 382 torque. Yeah, kind of wish the torque figure was a little bit higher, but to be honest, I'm actually not too disappointed with those numbers. One thing I am going to do though is I'm going to go into gears. I'm going to make them a lot shorter. Or well, no, they're already like, yeah, I'm going to make them a lot shorter. Because my plan is I actually want to tow with this thing. I finished off this build kind of quicker than I expected to, so yeah. I'm even going to make low gear a little bit lower. Because why not? There he is. That's about as accurate as I can really get it, and it's a really short build, but you know, what can you do? And real quick, yeah, I tapped on storage. I'm going to go ahead and get the flatbed trailer out, is what I'm going to do. And then I want to pull something with it, with Gunsmoke, that is. Question is, what do I want to pull? Because I don't think that TFL like ever towed with Gunsmoke, period. So really I can use like whatever I want to tow with it. And it's not going to be accurate, but you know. Geez, my Bronco needs a wash like really badly. You know what? Let's tow the Beetle, because the Beetle actually kind of matches the color of the truck fairly well. Like, I know it's black. I know it's like super black, and the color of Gunsmoke is like matte black, but you know. Okay. I was driving the police setup last, so I gotta go ahead and equip this trailer. And I do not want the police Nova on this trailer. I want to put the Beetle on this trailer. And with that being all said and done, let's go ahead and see what Project Gunsmoke can do. Gonna take it to the stunt park because it's probably a little bit underpowered to tow anywhere else, and let's see what it can do. Yeah, let's see what it can do. Apparently it's gonna spawn into the map raining, which sucks, but oh well, what can you do sometimes? There we go. Project Gunsmoke, and for some reason the rain is making him look way darker than what he actually is, but you know. It's actually towing this trailer a little bit stronger than what I thought it would. You know what I should do? I built that, if you guys saw that Toyota Tundra that was in my garage, I kind of just built that thing recently, and it makes 380 something horsepower. No, I'm sorry, it makes 390 horsepower and like 270 something torque. This makes 227 horsepower and nearly 400 pound-feet of torque. So I'm kind of curious as to see which would win in, shall I say, almost a towing battle, if that makes any sense. If I threw like one more engine upgrade on this truck, maybe two more, what would win? This truck or that Tundra with the V8? That can probably be a future video, but Gunsmoke seems like it tows pretty well. Real quick, I'm gonna do like a kind of a 0 to 60 test, see how long it takes this truck to get to 0 to 60 just empty, just as it came. Okay, 3. Okay, I'm just gonna go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, jeez. Okay. So with the gearing that I gave the truck, it actually tops out at 55 miles an hour, so it can't even get to 60. Probably shouldn't have made the gears all the way short, huh? Real quick, what does first gear go to? Okay, first gear goes to 21, and I think I'm going to keep it right there. But yeah, I need to make my sixth gear longer than really. I need to make fifth. No, I don't even have a sixth gear in this truck, so I need to make fifth longer. Really, I need to make fourth and fifth gear longer in this truck if this thing can't even do 60 with the stock gearing. But yeah, for the time being, the rain's cleared up now, and there is Project Gunsmoke. There she is right here in all her glory. I'll go into. Actually, I was gonna say I was gonna go into drone mode, but this actually give me a good opportunity to use photo mode. Oh, and it keeps the drone right there too. That's cool. That's actually kind of cool. So I can get the like a little bit of the drone in the shot too. Let's see, field the. Well, nah, I'm not gonna. See, and then I'm gonna. There we go. That's about where I want to keep it. So there it is, Project Gunsmoke right there in all the glory. There's the Beetle in the background on the trailer. I think this is about the closest I could get to actually recreating Gunsmoke with the vehicles that they have in Offroad Outlaws so far. Tire sides, I think, is fairly accurate. The fenders are kind of big, but whatever. Got the one exhaust tip at the back, which I think Gunsmoke had, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Toolbox in the bed, which I know TFL didn't have, I don't think, but again, it's for functionality. Winch on the front for functionality. Side steps weren't long enough, but we got the color and the wheels and tires right, which is kind of the most important part at the end of the day. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here on this shot. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and go and follow me on Chan Shady's YT on TikTok as well as my buddy Harrod at Haza_eggs on TikTok. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Talk to you guys later.